Like, share, and subscribe. I stumbled on a way to see the blinking, and I asked the Lord to help me see clearly and understand the blinking, and He did. Be patient, don't panic. Trust the Lord. He loves us. I don't know why, but He does. Yep, Grandpa is live. Live. Okay, if you can see Grandpa's mouse moving across the screen, that means Grandpa's alive and you can see my candles. I hope you can see Grandpa's candles. Hopefully somebody will let me know for sure. One day I'm going to have this set up so I can tell whether I'm able to see my candles or not. But that might be a little while in the future. Okay, so we're coming into the pre-market here. Just shortly, we're going to have the open in pre-market in Tesla. Well, at 4 a.m. they gapped up at $1.80 and then they sunk her down as time went along. And pre-market, they were down there buying at 218 area. 218, they were doing a little bit of buying up, not much in the pre-market. 246 area and 206. Okay, let me have a look at this message. It just came through. Maybe somebody told Grandpa something. I think they did. What did they say? Pastor Keith. Thank you, Pastor Keith. He can see my candles and my mouse. Now that guy is on the ball. I just love that guy. Okay, so Grandpa knows he can see stuff now, and makes it a little more fun for Grandpa if he can see what he's doing. We're running sideways right now into the open. No, well, it's too early. Truthfully, the first 15 minutes of the market are so crazy that even the blinking doesn't stabilize until about 9:45, and you get some real wild stuff going on. On the shorting side, up above pre-market, they were up there at $340 times one, but I never did see it blink. They can just put a number there and not do nothing with it. But I could have missed it, but I don't think they might have blinked it once or something. But 309.80 pre-market, they did blink. 309.80, right close to that 310 mark, they did a little bit of shorting. 270.86, 270. Oh no, I'm sorry. 270.36 pre-market, they were shorting some. And let's see, what do we got going right now? It's still pretty quiet in the world of the blinking. In the world of candles, it looked like, I checked a little bit ago, it looked like SPY and QQQ, which has an effect on Tesla, looked like they were both up a little bit. One thing, while we're still in pre-market here, that Grandpa wanted to mention is a lot of the analysts and different news people are talking like this Israeli war with the terrorists is good for the market somehow, because fuel skyrocketing and high fuel would stop inflation, and they will be more likely to not do any more interest rate hikes and that sort of thing. But in Grandpa's opinion, and it's only Grandpa's opinion, I don't think it's so good for the market. It makes me not feel secure. And if Grandpa doesn't feel secure, there might be somebody else that doesn't feel secure, you know. And they might want us to think it's good for the market. It may be just short term, very, very short term for a bounce or whatever, because the fuel price is skyrocketing. But when it's really bad for your country, which high fuel prices are, is is that really, how long is that going to be good for your little market? I don't, not very long, I don't think. Grandpa's opinion on Tesla and is in the short term here. We're in a long-term downtrend. That's been going on for just shy of 2 years. And our trend line guys got that trend line going right through 280, where we have a place of substance to sell at 280. And are we going to see 280? Absolutely. The beautiful thing about buying Tesla is wherever you buy it, if you have a cash account, don't sell it until you're in the green. There's no reason for it. Grandma took the ride all the way down to 102 and back up to 298. Have a little patience. I wish Grandpa had patience. Grandma's got patience. Grandpa's trying to get more patience. But what I'm getting at is, don't let them take your money. There's no reason for it if you're in a cash account. And if you're in a margin account, that's a different game. But if you're only going long, if you can only go long, you wait it out. Wait it out. Grandpa don't believe in stop losses, because if you give them your money, it encourages them to take more money. That's just the way it is. But so if you average, buy some more when it's at the low point, and get your average down, and you can come out a winner with your overall average. That's what Grandpa thinks. So Grandpa doesn't think this war in Israel is good for our markets. I think that we're in, not only still in the long term, I think that in the very near term here, I think we're going to dip. We've got earnings coming out on the 18th. Now, traditionally, Tesla goes up prior to earnings and then does a dive. But, their deliveries were down. Earnings are coming out on October 18th. That's pretty quick here, guys and gals. And I don't think their earnings are going to be super rooper duper, because their deliveries were down, and it wasn't. There's nothing wrong with Tesla. And then you got the uncertainty. China isn't condemning this war over there with Israel and the terrorists. And if anything, they're probably, why do we got a strike force over there? Aircraft carrier Ford is over there, and all these ships. Why we send ships over there right away if this ain't no serious deal? I'm telling you what, this thing could turn into a real mess before it's over. And we got people running around our big cities and streets that are in support of these terrorists. And there's hundreds of them. Oh, I heard the bell go off. We're sailing. Well, it looks like they're going to give us a green candle, maybe. It's too early to tell. Grandpa will tell you the blinking. This is live trading with Grandpa. Look at that green candle go up. Oh boy, it's getting pushed back down. Grandpa is waiting for a buying opportunity down a little bit lower than where we are today. Grandpa made a little bit of money yesterday. Could have made a lot more if I had any patience. But Grandpa lacks patience. You know, I'll tell you the real truth about that. I don't feel comfortable because of what's going on with the war. So, and the trading with the candles, in and out, that's not the deal of substance where you wait for your substance to come. This is a scalping thing where you just do a day trade, get in and get out. You know, I made $1.25 a share yesterday, and I could have done 100 shares or 1,000 shares, but and made real money. But Grandpa is just taking it easy with what's going on here. I just, the sky isn't falling. Okay, I'm not saying that, but in the market. But I'm expecting fake outs. That's what Grandpa's fake outs, when they make you think it's going one way, but it's really gonna go the other way. Right now, she's heading right back up to towards the 260 area, and we'll see how long that lasts. I got no signals for you currently. We didn't even have a clean buy signal in the 5-minute period. So we're not running with this bus. We'll wait. We'll get signals. It'll all be good. And we just got to be a little patient here. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I thought about it yesterday. I had a really good response for my live trading one that I did start like I did just now, where I start at 9:20 a.m. and stay on till the 11:30 area. And so my intention daily now is to just come on at 9:20 a.m. and stay till around 11:30 or whatever's needed. If it's crazy, I'll stay longer. And then not even come back unless something really crazy goes. I'll be monitoring it, the blinking and everything, but that 11:30 to 1 o'clock area is just a tough time to trade markets. Look at this thing. They drove her up to 261 almost already, with no clear signal. I think we're seeing, in Grandpa's opinion, I could be wrong. They might run this bus right up through the roof. Where are they blinking? They are blinking. Grandpa's got to watch the blinking. I seen them in the 270-60 area. Grandpa's got, what do they do at main pen? They were blinking a little bit up in the, it looks like the buying side down below is fairly paused right now. Yeah, 270.35 is blinking times 1. They went back to that number. They were there on pre-market. Okay. So we got 270.35 times 1. That's what's pulling us up predominantly that Grandpa sees. They're shorting. They're shorting at 270. And that's a place of, what do you call it now? Minor substance. At 269, 270 is a place of minor substance. Look at these green candles. You guys would be rich if you bought that stuff. Grandpa's not buying anything right now. 270 is blinking times one. They're adding to it. They're putting the steam to it. They're trying for 270. Grandpa's not getting on the ship right now. You can get on it if you want to. Everybody can make their own decisions. But Grandpa is waiting. There's always another opportunity. I don't feel comfortable buying at 257 right now. Period. Even for just a short jag. Doesn't mean it's right. It's just Grandpa's opinion. So Grandpa's waiting patiently. We're 10 minutes into trading. It will stabilize in about 5 minutes. Well, let's see. When will it stabilize? About 9 minutes, it'll stabilize from now. This deal with Israel, just nasty. These guys, what they did, they killed over 1,000. They've got, I believe, 9 American hostages and hundreds of Israelis and maybe some people from some other countries. But what they did to the people, they killed civilians, children, women, men. They chop them up. You talk about ruthless and and can it come here to you? I think that it's pure evil what they're doing. And okay, we got 210 buying. Grandpa's just giving his opinion about Israel. 210.15 something was, I'm not sure the exact number yet. I'm adjusting some of my stuff here as it climbs to the sky. Yeah, we've got blinking in the 210 area. Gee, I wonder, we got little bit of substance at 209.80. Remember that from back on August 18th, and at 205. They're right back in those numbers, adding to it. Grandpa thinks we might go there someday here in our near future. I'm adjusting right now a little bit. No grandchildren today. They are going to be gone for 10 days, them little buggers. Grandpa already misses them. It's terrible. Bobo and Uriah, Tempe and Percy. I got 25 of them there. Okay, so what are they doing to Grandpa? They are going straight up. That's what they're doing. Okay, so let Grandpa see if he can. Here you got candle. This is not a buy signal. That candle's not engulfed into the previous one. If it had been, it would have been a buy signal, but it isn't. And Grandpa's got enough trouble without getting into a trade that doesn't have a decent buy signal. 270 times 1 is still blinking like pretty good speed. 269.40 area a little bit. 268 times 2 is now blinking. Oh man, we're all over the place. 268. Grandpa's writing down 268 times 2 is blinking. So they're pulling it as hard as they can. They got 270, 30. 5 blinking times 1, 260, 8 times 2 blinking. And them are the two that they're pulling it up with currently. Very strong. There they just moved all Grandpa's stuff. What in the world? That was nasty. They don't worry, Grandpa's gonna adjust. Yeah, if you guys want to get on this bus and go for it, 268 times 2 is blinking. I'm moving all my screens again. They just got done moving all my screens. You know, Grandpa's starting to get paranoid. It's almost like they don't want Grandpa to see nothing. Or is Grandpa just crazy? Who knows? It could be that Grandpa's just crazy. Look at this bus go up. Boy, she's going to really come down fast when it comes down. Yeah, they said that this war is good for the markets. The markets would like it, and it would go up. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's a fact. Okay, so let Grandpa look at his secret weapon. I want to see what they're trying to do to us that Grandpa ain't seeing. If anything. Where are these guys? Well, we got our numbers in the 309, but they're currently not blinking. I wish they'd start blinking. If they started blinking them by a big number, Grandpa would buy some shares. But until then, we'll just be patient. So the buying side down below, other than some at 257, is buying a little bit, but that's too close to the price point to worry about. Oh boy, did they go up. Current price of Tesla, 263.30. They've already gone almost to 263.50. She's going to the moon and no buy signal. We can check let's look at the 15-minute. No, that's relevant at this point. Oh, we have a buy signal in the 15-minute chart if you want to get on board and try grab a couple bucks. Good for you. You can do it. That's the 15-minute chart. Has a buy signal in Tesla. But the 5-minute did not. 30-minute we do not. We have a green candle and that's it, but there is no buy signal. Let me go back to the 15-minute and show you the buy signal. Where'd it go? 15-minute, where are you? There it is. Okay, so you got the bigger candle, the littler ones are engulfed into it. And then you have the green candle. On this green candle, once you knew it was going to be green, which we don't know, matter of fact, 1 minute we're going to get another candle. Should be down here somewhere probably. But currently it has, I don't like buying this time of day, let alone stuff that I don't like to look at. So 30-minute, we don't have a buy signal in the 30-minute. The hourly we're not going to either. we'll find out. Hourly is not a buy signal. It's got a green candle and that's it. And the 4 hours too early. We're still on a buy signal from the other day in the hourly, the 4 hour, I mean. So, and the daily just got going. So we'll talk about the daily and the weekly a little later in the day. 5 minute. Where are we going? When will she turn? We're going to probably see some cell signals here, not too awful long, maybe. Okay, 268 times 2 is blinking like crazy. That's close to our 269. Notice that they're shorting above that 263 area. 271.40 times 1 a little bit. They're slowing it down here on the shorting side. No, maybe. The buying side is pretty quiet. Let me look and see. We start seeing buying and this thing will plummet like a rock. If you can short, I'm not saying to do it now. I'm just saying when they start doing it, I'll let you know. When they start buying down below, and if they pause these shorts up here, we're going to go down in a big way. Grandpa's anticipating some downtrend here in the near future. In the near future. And so, yeah, they go right into people's homes over there. They went right in their homes and killed families and children and chop them up. And who does that stuff? I mean, there was a gal on Bloomberg this morning that she's got her daughter's in a shelter in Tel Aviv because there's being bombed still, and the husband's over there somewhere, I don't know where, and she works for the government, and they had her on, and she said it pretty clearly. She said that this is between good and evil, and you got to be evil to do what these people do. It's nasty. The good thing is the Lord's got this covered, and you know what he says? Vengeance is mine. I will repay. That's what the Lord says. And eternity's forever. And, I don't wish nobody to spend eternity where some of these people are. They will get, the Lord will take vengeance. And that's Grandpa's, not just an opinion, it's, as far as Grandpa's concerned, that's a fact. He will repay. Many times I've done wrong in my life, many regrets for doing wrong, and I'll tell you straight out, I never regret doing the right thing, but I don't want the Lord to repay me for the bad stuff I've done. I want to accept forgiveness, and he paid the price for the stuff Grandpa did wrong, and I'm accepting that because I don't want trouble, that kind of trouble. Yeah, there's no buying that Grandpa's seen except that 257 on bottom side, and I think we'll blow through that later today on the way down. I seen a little bit at 250. Hey, we got a new high, 264.88. Look here, I'm going to move my mouse so you know I'm alive. And yeah, we have 15 minutes. You have a buy signal in the 15-minute. You probably might have one in the 30-minute now. No, it's not. 30-minute does not have a buy signal. I'm sorry. Crap, it's pretty Japanese candles that just don't want to give us a buy signal on the 30-minute or the hourly. This is the hourly. We don't have a buy signal there either. This long wick is not a sign of strength. I could clue you in. But the 5-minute sure looks strong, but it's not a buy signal. But the 15-minute is a buy signal in Tesla. Here's our buy signal. And 15 minutes a good chart. But now if you got in down there at 258, you made some money. But Grandpa didn't have no signals to really tell you to do that. And I'll be patient. Time we got. Okay, so she should be stabilizing now. We're past the 9:45 a.m. mark. We got stabilization coming. And yeah, all the 300s, I think, disappeared off the screen now. Let Grandpa look, make sure everything's cleaned up. I think it is. Yep, all the 300s are gone. I'm going to do a little chart adjustment here on my blinking. We're coming back to reality. Oh, Grandpa's using reality now. That's what Grandpa's doing. Okay, so they're done with all their 300s, and they're most likely done with all their 200s also at this point. I'll let Grandpa look. Yep. Yeah, all the 200s are. So the corners right now of the blinking are right around the 284 area, and on the bottom side there, the 240 area. So them are the two corners that they're blinking within currently. So that will give us an idea of something. Them are the corners, and I'm not saying they're blinking there. I'm just saying that's the corners. What Grandpa's doing is adjusting his stuff. Grandpa's in adjustment today. Oh boy, Grandpa's adjusting. Okay, so let's see. Now I got to get this one to match that one. Grandpa's very relaxed today. Yeah, we got a high of 265.46. Look at these guys go. Are they going to go to 269? That's a place of substance. Why do you guys always listen to Grandpa when you could be making money? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. 265.92. 246.92. I'm just moving my screens around, getting it so I can see the next big hurrah when they do it. Yeah, I had quite a day yesterday with those little ones, so I was just about, at a couple points, Grandpa was just about crazy. Bobo, he wanted to wrestle, and we had fun at the birthday party last night. We had cake and ice cream, and Grandpa got hugs and mooches, and Percy counted up to 1,002. She can count. She's 5 now, and I think, and she might be 6 now. She counted up to 1,002 for Grandpa. That's pretty impressive. And she did her ABCs, and she knows her colors also. She's them kids, they're way smarter than Grandpa. That's the truth. Yeah. Blinking is calming down a little bit right now. We're still blinking up in that 268 70 area a little bit. Oh, gotta move that. Grandpa's gotta adjust charts continually. Well, when it goes straight up $5, you gotta do something with your Grandpa. Okay, so let's look at these. See what we got. We got the 15-minute here. That's a buy signal. It was a buy signal. I don't know if you still want to buy it after it went all the way up. Here we have the 30-minute. I want to point out long wick. That's a sign of weakness. That's a sign that it's been pushed back down. Can it still go up? Absolutely. The hourly chart is not a buy signal. And there again we have long wick on the top side that was pushed back. That's a sign of weakness. That's a sign that Grandpa isn't going to get on the bus. That's what it's a sign of. 4-hour chart. We're still in a buy signal in this 4-hour chart. Look at the wick on that candle on the top side. That's a sign of weakness. Wise Grandpa keeps saying that the 5-minute chart looks strong, even though it doesn't have a clean buy signal. But the 15-minute does. We are in a buy signal in this 15-minute, but that 15 minutes, it's got room to move yet. Is it possible to go see the 269 area and bounce off that minor substance? Yeah, I don't think they're going to. But one thing they did do, they blew past our 263. Grandpa better pay attention to that because that is relevant. So they blew past our 263 where they started buying on their way down and back up, because these guys have a lot of long positions and they're going to want to make money on them, and they can't make money on them if they don't bring it up. So that's the other side of the spectrum here. A good place to sell if you have shares of substance is like the 269, 270 is minor. I expect to bounce down in a big way if it ever gets there. And then 275 is medium substance. That's where the market makers have shorted previously, and the price hasn't gone there. And once it goes there, they'll activate those shares. And when they activate them, like there was a bunch yesterday that was done at the 265 area. Well, them positions are activated now, but they're short positions. And so they they've got some short positions at 265. I wonder if it'll go down eventually. They're going to get a lot of short positions, tens of billions of dollars worth. They have tens of billions of dollars worth of long positions right now, and they want to make money on them. So maybe this is the time that they're planning on doing it. Grandpa thought that they were going to probably add some more to their long positions before they went up and cleaned house. Maybe they just want to get rid of some of their long positions up here. We will see. Grandpa's in no rush to do anything currently. I am looking at it and Grandpa's thinking, yeah, 265.90. Oh boy, new high. 265.90 and going straight up. My friend's daughter's probably all over this. That girl, she's in the green. If she kept her shares from before, she probably did. That she's quite the girl. That I can't say her name on it. I could. It might be something like Missy or something like that, but she is a character. Grandpa. Let's see. I'm looking for blinking that's relevant to our world. And we have blinking going on at 272.50 a little bit. Shorting. And I need to... What am I thought I seen something up there. Yeah, she's I'll put my thing back on you. See, you know, when I move this back and forth, you know what that means? Grandpa's alive. So you've got earnings coming out on October 18th, and like they say, they usually try to drive it up prior to earnings. Grandpa don't expect earnings to be as great as probably normally. So, yeah, 265.40 is the current price in Tesla. I'm going to take a peek at, I'm just going to take a peek at the S&P and the NASDAQ quickly. They're both up. SPY is up a little bit more. Well, the Dow Jones is up. Yeah, QQQ is up. They're both up almost 2%, is it? They're flying straight up along with Tesla here. Boy, they must just love these wars. It's just Grandpa don't like it. Grandpa don't like when they're doing bad stuff. But we have our buy signal in the 15-minute. How high will they push it? I'm looking for signals that will tell us higher. It looks like we're paused. It looks like we're starting to pause on the shorting side up above. That would mean that it could start trending down here shortly. Let me get into a smaller chart. Yeah, I'm seeing pausing on the shorting side. Let me get into a 2-minute chart. Yep, here we go. 2-minute chart actually has a sell signal. If you can short, I think we might have come close to the top. It might run sideways up here a while. I don't know that. The 2-minute chart's usually only good for a buck or so. Or maybe two, sometimes $3. It's how far into that candle are we? Wish Grandpa could see. Yeah, we're halfway through that candle. It's going to be a red candle. So we have a sell in the 2-minute chart in Tesla. There's the next candle. It's red. It's confirmed. If you're long and you want to get out, now's your time. And if you want to go short, that's what Grandpa would do. Not financial advice, of course. Grandpa's entertaining. So that'll give you a clue. Now, 5 minutes still. Well, the 5-minute was never a clean buy signal. So, but this 15 minutes still telling you to buy. But let's go back to the 2-minute. The 2-minute is turning. Hasta la vista. Will it run sideways? Grandpa don't know. I seen pausing in the shorting, and it gave Grandpa a clue that there might be coming some red candles. Grandpa sees red candles sometimes before they're even red. Okay. Yeah, the shorting is quieted down. They paused it. They paused our shorting. But they added to our area, our 270 and 269 place of substance is stronger now than before. It's almost to the point where our Grandpa would almost have to say it's medium substance. What that means to Grandpa is when it gets to the 269, 270 area, if I sell my shares, because the market makers sold there. Okay, and when the market makers sell somewhere, you want to sell in that same area. And the reason I would possibly sell some in the 269, 270 area, if I owned any right now that I was going to sell, would be because I expect a dip afterwards where I could get back in and go up again and then get out at, say, 275 and so on. Eventually, we're going to see 280. So how do the activated? Let's talk about activated. Grandpa wants to talk about activated. You see in the 5-minute chart where it won't be that long, and we may have sell signal in the 5-minute. We have an absolute sell signal in this, and it's a clean one in the 2-minute chart. So you either get out there of your long positions and or you go short if you have the ability to short. And so let's put it back on the 5-minute and watch that one turn red next. Activated. The market makers, let's talk about market makers and activated. The market makers provide the liquidity needed for the markets to function properly and run smoothly. They provide the liquidity. And I'm moving some stuff here. 264.50 and who knows what it's doing. Okay, so let's take that 269. They were just shorting up at 269. Well, let's do 265. Yesterday they were shorting at 265. Okay. Yesterday they were shorting at 265. Today they went through 265. They went to 265.90. And once they cleaned out that 265 area up to 265.90. A matter of fact, if I look back, I think they had shorts at 265.90 yesterday. 265 times 2 yesterday. 266.60 times 1. Let's see where. Nope, 265 times 2. They did a bunch of them there yesterday. And so they shorted there yesterday at 265. Today they went there and they activated those shorts. They activated every single one of those shorts at 265, and now they can until they're activated, they can't make money with them. So now they have all these short positions at 265 to 265.90 is all activated, going short that they did yesterday and whatever other day that they were up there at 265. So, what they have up there? Maybe $1 billion worth or so, possibly, very likely, probably more. And so now they have those shorts and they want to make some money with them. So now it's a question of how much money do the market makers want to make off of their stuff at 265, going back down. Now, keep in mind, these guys are still holding all them long positions, okay? But now they have some short positions to go with it, besides the ones that they already had. But now they added to their short positions, and they're going to go and they're going to make money with them. Are they going to make money today or tomorrow? Grandpa don't know when they're going to make their money. But Grandpa does know that we have a place of substance on the buy side at 230 and at 225, and Grandpa knows that they were down there buying at 200 the other day, and they bought at 206 today and 205 on August 18th. When they did them 209.80s buying on August 18th, just about 2 months ago, it'll be 2 months to the day when Tesla's earnings come out, that they did those 209.80s buying and the 205. They're not activated yet. But when they're activated, the market makers are going to want to make money with them. They can't make money on their. They can own them, but they can't make money on them till they activate them. So, and that's Grandpa's humble opinion, and Grandpa knows stuff. And we have a sell signal in the 5-minute chart in case. Did anybody notice this sell signal here? We got the indecision candle, green candle, and this is beautiful. This is a beautiful sell signal in the 5-minute. The body of it is smaller than the previous candle. This one is engulfed into it also, which makes it even stronger. What's the time on this candle? Oh, 1 minute left. This is going to be a red candle, so it's a good signal. You always want to look at the time in your candles that you're into it, like a 5-minute candle. At the 4-minute mark, you know whether it's going to be red or green. And that's hugely important because it can give you, I think we might going to be running sideways here a little bit. We got 271.80 shorting. 271.80. Oh, I need an ink pen that works. 271.80 times 1 is shorting about 20 times per minute. That's 100 shares per blink. It's 2,000 shares per minute that they're shorting at 271.80. And I don't see buying. Now, is that going to be enough to drag us sideways or pull us up? I'm not sure. I'm not positive, but we are seeing a green candle. That means that this thing here could be, let me look at that 2-minute chart. I'll bet you we got a bear signal. Yep, we did. Grandpa's seen it in the blinking. Okay. So we got a bear flag. It looks like they did a bear flag. We know there's two things that could go on here. We could run sideways, or they could try for that 269. Or they could try for 269, or they can run sideways for a while and bore us to death. And then it'll break like a rubber band one way or the other. That's how they function. We got a 271.80 is still blinking times 1, but we're getting a red candle again. I don't know if it's enough to pull us. This is now, if you get a buy signal up here at the top, this is the top of the trend. Let me show you an hourly chart once. I want to talk to you about something, so hopefully you'll get it. Okay, we're up towards, even in the hourly here, we're up towards the top of the trend. Here's the top. Down here is the bottom, just in an hourly chart, okay? But you don't want to run this with a buy signal up on the top of the trend. You want to run with it down at the, and here we're in the middle of the trends. That's crap. And here's where we started out this morning. But for sure, you don't want to get into a buy signal when you're at the top of the trend. It's bad business. 271.80 is blinking even faster. Let's look at that 2-minute again. Yeah, she's looking sick as can be. We're still under a sell signal in spite of this green candle. Even in the 2-minute. What about the 5-minute? A 5-minute is still a sell signal. We have indecision, and I believe that candle is pretty correct. Indecision. We have 2 minutes left until that candle's complete. We're 3 minutes into that candle, that 5-minute candle. What is Grandpa seeing? Still the 271.80 is paused. Oh, it's going again. If they pause that 271.80, this thing will plummet. It will plummet. But what Grandpa's watching for now, we got the 271.80 blinking times 1. What I'm looking for now is where it would start blinking at a little bit higher number or another number added to it on the short side up above. Then we know this thing's going to reverse upward again. And on the downside, if 271.80 pauses and quits blinking, just if it only does that, it will plummet. Now, look at here. Our candle turned green. What's the time? We got 1 minute of this candle left. It looks like we're going to have a green indecision candle. It's still a sell signal in the 5-minute. I certainly wouldn't buy it, that's for sure. It is absolute. But I think we're going to run sideways for a little bit here, back and forth, back and forth. Dirty candles. Japanese candles are always very pretty, and Grandpa thinks they're very pretty. I like Japanese candles. Let's look at our 15-minute. 15-minute is still showing a buy signal, but you see this candle here? What time do we got left in this thing? 15-minute. Yeah, we're only 5 minutes into this candle, so we got strong 5 minutes before we know. If that thing's engulfed into the previous one, doesn't give us a sell signal yet. We have to get a red candle, and we ain't got one. So we'll go back to the 2-minute. And so, our government, let's talk government. On Wednesday, when's Wednesday, tomorrow? They're going to, yeah, it is. On Wednesday, tomorrow, they're supposed to, they removed Speaker McCarthy. So we're at war. We're not at war. Israel's at war, and our Congress is completely dysfunctional. The Republicans don't have a speaker, and so they can't do any business, none. And so supposedly they're going to start voting tomorrow. On Wednesday, Jordan and Scalise are the two that are running for the job to be speaker. Trump endorsed Jordan, I know that. And both of them would be excellent for the job. I think Jordan will probably get it. I don't know. And our Senate's there. I think they're gone until the 17th. They're on their vacation. I mean, our lawmakers are just a joy to watch. Just a joy to watch. Hey, we're going down that 2-minute chart. You guys should be letting Grandpa know. Look here, I'm moving my mouse. You know what that means when Grandpa moves his mouse? Does anybody know what that means when Grandpa moves his mouse around? It means Grandpa's alive. Grandpa's alive. Okay, we're down to 264 even and falling with our cell signals. 5-minute is a clean cell signal. And the 271.80 is still blinking. Adding to our place of minor substance in the 269, 270 area. They're doing it. But they gathered up a bunch. They activated a bunch of shorts in that 265 to 265.90 area this morning now. And they have those shorts, and they might want to go make some money with them. Grandpa might not even buy a share today. I don't know at this point. We're in a long-term downtrend, and I think we're in a, what we top out at? Let Grandpa read you some information here. Where did we end up yesterday in Tesla? 259.67 with a high at 261. So Tesla's high yesterday was 261.36. The low was 252.05, and they closed at 259.67. So, and today they drove her up to 265.90. Oh boy. Oh, and Grandpa thinks the short-term trend is down. Very short-term. Grandpa's crazy. Grandpa's crazy. Don't worry about it. Just be patient. We are going to make money. Grandpa's going to make money when he does something. Grandpa might not be in no rush today to do anything. I wish I would have waited longer yesterday. I can tell you that. 271.80 short times 1. They're not buying. I don't see any buying. I'm going to look at my secret weapon and see if I can find anything that they're doing that Grandpa is missing. Because you know why? These guys are sneaky. That's why. Really, really sneaky. The market makers. I'll tell you what, you have to admire these guys. They know how to take your money and Grandpa's money. Yeah, we have a little blinking going on at 250 on the buy side, sporadically, very sporadically. 271.80 is still blinking 15, 20 times a minute. What candle chart am I on? 5 minute. Hey, let's look at the 15 minute and see if we got a sell signal there yet. Nope, not yet. It's too early. Let's see. 3 minutes and this candle is done. So this candle is going to be green, but as you see, it's engulfed into the previous candle. Does that mean it's a sell signal? No, it does not mean it's a sell signal. It means that if the next candle is red, then we have a clean sell signal in the 15-minute chart. And that 15-minute chart can bring you all the way down here to, well, it can bring you further than that, but it can bring you down to 257, which is a pretty good drop. That's why Grandpa's not buying any shares right now. I'm relaxed. Grandpa's relaxed. Well, have you noticed how patient that Grandpa's become since yesterday, since I got rid of them grandchildren are gone? Oh, man. Bobo, he was watching his baby show, with the mama rockabye's the baby and sings hymns to the baby. And so he had to be on Grandpa's lap and rockabye while he's watching the program. And he wants to love Grandpa up too, besides. And then he wants to beat Grandpa up. Grandpa, he starts, we're look at here. Don't buy that. That's not a buy signal. This is, in Grandpa's opinion, I could be wrong now. See these two green candles in the 2 minute? I think it's going to be a bull flag. I do not think it will break the high. No, it could. This might be the bear flag, and we might be sailing to 269. But right now, 271.80 is still blinking. Can they pull us up to the 269? It's possible. It's possible. If this goes past, if they make a new high, Grandpa might even buy a share. If they break this high, then I might try for 269, 270. Okay, but if they don't, I I think it's a bull flag, and we're heading the other way. And I'm going to look at something here. Low. Yeah, I think that what Grandpa's seeing about, I don't, even if they went past it, I don't think they're going to pull it. I don't even think they're going to hit 269. They might try to come close. 268 in area, maybe 267, 268, close to 268, 269. They made a new high. Yep. They're gonna try for it. They're going for 269, 270. They're getting more shorts. They're getting shorts as they go. That's what they're doing. So, let me see. Which mouse am I doing here? Well, Grandpa's going to have a little fun. So, that's absolute sign. I think, what should I do? Should I have a little fun? This is crazy. Grandpa's going to, just for the fun of it, I'm going to put it at 266 times 2. See if I get a few. And I'm not trying for much. I'll put another couple down here at 265.50. Case of a dip. And we'll see. If I don't get them, I don't care. And if I get them, that I'll try to make just $1 or $2, and that's all. That would be the thing to try play with. Yeah, new high 267. They are, and keep in mind they're activating short positions right now. Let's look at this 5 minute. 5 minute. They didn't even give us a clean signal to go high. It's a buy signal, but it's a rotten one, and that's a fact. 15 minute, we're still in a buy signal in that 15 minute. This candle here, the next one was green, and it's a big one. How far are they into that candle? They're only 3 minutes into that candle, but she's going to be green. 267.22 is the new high. Grandpa doesn't have any shares in this one anyway. 30 minute is a dirty buy signal. Hourly, so we didn't get clean signals going into it. The hourly is a dirty buy signal. And the 4 hour is still a buy signal. Are we going to go up and see 269, 270? This is very possible. They take out that 269, 270 area, we have got a lot of shorts coming our way. That's a fact. So, 5 minute, we'll look at that. I'm seeing 271.80. They paused it. They paused it. Grandpa's gonna cancel these orders. I'm going to I'm gonna cancel them and wait. I'm out. I'm out. I'm on the sidelines right now with this deal. I don't even. I don't like what I'm seeing. They paused the shorting on the top side. They paused it. Can they start it again? Sure they can. But they paused it. And what do we got in the 2 minute? 2 minutes, still a buy signal. 15 minutes a buy signal, obviously. 5 minute is, oh man, it's a dirty buy signal. Wow. I don't like it. But it's a buy, it's just not good. It's not pretty. Here's our good signal. The 15 minutes still got the good signal. 267.50. Wow. Wow. They're acquiring short positions. They're activating them. And, but these guys like to activate lots of shorts before they go make their money probably. But I think, well, I think Grandpa's crazy opinion. Doesn't mean Grandpa's right. 5 minute. Let's look at that 2 minute for a while again. See, they paused, and so it's like we should be getting a red candle here shortly because I don't see any shorting. When you don't see shorting, it means it should go down because they're not shorting. It's backwards, I know. It is backwards. And I'm not seeing any buying. They start buying down below. You will see this thing come down like a house of cards. It goes down like an elevator and up like a staircase. And that is so true. 257 times 257.75 times 1 is down below there. Buying times 1, but Grandpa's thinking that 271, what number are we on? 271.10. 271. It's no wonder I can't see it. I don't have it on my screen. You don't suppose somebody moved Grandpa's stuff again. There it is, too. Coming up the ladder. Okay, now Grandpa's got to do adjustment. I'll get it here pretty quick. Yeah, 275 is shorting times 2. 275 is shorting times 2. I'm adjusting my stuff right now a little bit. What do we get? A new high? Yep, 267.68. Grandpa should have grabbed just a few. Picked up $1. I'm trying to get my things in sync here so I can tell what the world is going on. Okay. Don't you worry, Grandpa's alive. Even if he isn't moving the mouse on your screen, he's moving it on another one. 281. Okay. Now, Grandpa will move his deal around. Okay, 2 minute. Let's get on to a bigger one. 5 minute. 15 minutes. Still saying bye, bye, bye all the way. So, she is looking like she's going to try for that 268, 269. 269 is a minor place of substance, 270, 269, 270. Okay, so we're down to 267 currently. Does Grandpa want us to think that it might go up there? I don't, because it's pausing. Grandpa's 271.80 is paused. It paused. It's not doing it. I don't trust these guys right now. And can Grandpa miss a whole run? Being cautious? Oh, yeah. Yep, I sure can. That means that went up. 5 minute. I wish they would have given us a clean signal in that 5 minute. Hey, let's look at the 2 minute down on the bottom. Yeah, they gave us a reversal signal, but we would have probably jumped out on this one and went short. That would have been nasty. But we had no real buy signal down there in that 5 minute. The 15 minute, we had a buy signal in that 15 minute. That was the bust to run. I think Grandpa should start playing the 15 minute chart. 275 times 2 just started blinking. That means it could go up here very quickly. Very quickly. And that's a fact. It's possible. It's worth a try. Grandpa just got some at, what price did I buy at? Oh man, Grandpa's blind, 266.90. I thought I was buying lower down. Oh, Grandpa's so funny. Okay, so Grandpa got some. What's the high? 267. So we'll see where this goes. Grandpa don't want to get stuck up here, I can tell you that. That is a fact. But I did see some blinking at 275, and it's still blinking times 2. Have I got that written down? I do not. That's new blinking. 275 times 2. Now that is a place of substance, medium substance, good substance, and they're adding shorting. They're shorting at 275 times 2. They've already got billions of dollars shorted there, And when it gets to 275 times 2, they will be activated. And they'll be activated short positions. So we want to sell where the market makers have shorted, and we want to buy where the market makers have bought, and Grandpa's not doing too good at that part, but I do have some shares now, albeit not very many, which is probably a good thing for Grandpa. And because 275 times 2 is shorting about 10 times a minute approximately, and that is a signal that pulls it up, and they're doing it times 2. So Grandpa thinks that it might just go up some more, and I'm not seeing any real buying down on the bottom side of great interest. Let's look at, we're running sideways in the 2-minute. It looks like we're going to get a reversal going down now that Grandpa owns some shares going up. But Grandpa's not worried. Grandpa will sell these shares at 280 if he wants to. Or even maybe might even sell them at 300 if I want to. Hey, look at this daily chart in Tesla. And you know what this is? This little candle goes into the bigger one in front of it. And then it's a green candle. And it's a buy signal in the daily in Tesla. That's a strong signal. The only thing I don't like about it is we're on the top, more upper side of the trend instead of down here. Down here, when you get the buy signal, you got further to run, you know. But it is a buy signal, and when you're dealing with a, you know, the candle can be $15, $20 candles, so that's interesting. And then we have the weekly in Tesla, which is, a mess. It's just really, truthfully, indecision, if you want to know what it is. We got a couple of green candles. Hull says we're going to go up in the weekly. All right, we do have a buy signal here. This one's engulfed into that one, and we got green candles. And other than this red fake out candle, it looks like we have a buy signal in the weekly also. We might be seeing 280 before. Is it possible that we'd see 280 before we see 225? Grandpa never thought so, but who knows about Grandpa, you know. What did I buy in at? 266.90. I must be crazy. Okay, so I'm going to do something here. I'm going to put you on the 15-minute chart and let you look at that because it's so pretty. Look at that buy signal. That is beautiful. And we are going to, Grandpa's going to put in a sell at where he thinks would be a wise decision to get out of his. I'm not trying to get rich on this bus. By no means. We'll put it at just for the fun of it. I don't know. She's going up like a mad hatter. 275 times 2 is still shorting. She's pulling her up. I only got a whopping 2 shares. But it's fun, Grandpa's having fun. Let's see, what price did I buy it? 266.90. Where does Grandpa think it's gonna go? Well, the way they're operating, they could blow out that 269. I don't trust them. Grandpa don't trust them. I'm gonna take my dollar. Oh, what should Grandpa do with his deal here? Who cares what Grandpa does anyway? Grandpa does. Well, Grandma does. Grandma, she better, I just don't feel good about it. I'm going to see if I grab my dollar. Then I can look at there. No more than said it, and I got it. Grandpa made $2 exactly. That must be a biblical number. Grandpa took $2 as a scalp, and that now maybe they'll go down and fill my other one for Grandpa. Do I want to fill the other one now, though? If that 275 quits blinking like it just did, I'm going to cancel that order. Okay, so Grandpa don't have anything going on right now. He had a little fun. Got $2. Oh, Grandpa made $2, and you were witness to it. Don't you worry about Grandpa. Grandpa's funny. Okay, so 267.40 is the current price. Oh, let me move something around for you. Here, I'll show you something. See this moving back and forth? That means they activated all the way up to 267.92. Just shy. And Grandpa sold it 267.90. That's 2 cents from the high. Now, if it goes down to the bottom and doesn't break that number, then Grandpa will say, oh, man, I sold within 2 cents of the high. I'm a genius. I ain't not a genius. I scared to death. I didn't want to own those 2 shares. The rest, I don't want to go to 225 and then all the way back up with 2 shares. That's what I don't want to do. So Grandpa made $2. You want my autograph? They're blinking at 275 again. Now maybe they dip down here a little bit. That would be nice. Let's look at the 2 minutes, see if they're coming down. Huh? No. No, they 268.32. They went up to already, these bad guys. 268.32. They're on a rampage to take out 269. That's what they're. 275 times 2 is shorting. I mean, it's possible that we could see 275 if they start shorting above 275 to go with it. Grandpa will buy more shares again just for the fun of it, because oh yeah, you can bet it's more than possible. Yeah, that 268.32 is our new high, and they're pushing this bus. I'm watching at 275. It's paused again. That scares Grandpa. That's why I don't want to get too involved here yet. Buying up on the top side is scary. They started shorting it again. They're shorting at 275 times 2. That's 200 shares per blink, and they're doing it about 15, 20 times a minute. Currently, they're only doing it about 10 times a minute, but that's still 2,000 shares per minute. So, I think these guys got money. Let's look at some charts. 30-minute. It's a dirty buy signal. I wish they would have given us clean buy signals today. That Grandpa wouldn't have to say that bad stuff about his pretty candles hourly. Truthfully, she's looking pretty strong. 275 times 2 is continuing to blink again. Let's look at 5 minute. 5 minutes buy. Bye. How high will it go? I do not know. All Grandpa knows, he don't want to be stuck up here. That's all he knows. If you want to sell shares, 269, 270 is a place of substance. Did we break 269 yet? Nope. No, what did we do? 268.32 is the high. 269 has substance, and minor substance by itself, and so it's a place to expect maybe a retracement if it can make it to 269. We come within about 40 cents, or Grandpa can't add 55 cents of it somewhere. But it's 32. We came within 68 cents of 269 currently. Grandpa's thinking about buying more shares. What did I buy it the last time? 266.90 I bought last time. Is Grandpa crazy enough to do something? I don't know. Will I? I don't know. We got a red candle. It's 275 paused. Yes, it did. 275 is paused currently. We're going down until it starts blinking again. And it's not blinking. 275 is not blinking. It paused. Oh, man. I think we might be seeing a rug pull here very soon. Boy, I'm glad I got rid of my shares and made $2. Grandpa's a winner. Grandpa always a winner. Don't worry about Grandpa. I've had days where I made over 10,000. I've had days where I made over 7, and I've had many, many, many days where I made $300 to $700. But Grandpa is doing blinking, and Grandpa is just goofing around, having some fun here. So bear with Grandpa. And if you can learn these candles and try get a handle on it, I think it would be really helpful. Now, in the 2 minute, we have a sell signal. We have a sell signal in the 2 minute in Tesla. And the 5 minute, we don't yet. We'll just keep watching it here. The 275 is paused. Somebody texted me, so maybe somebody knows something that Grandpa missed. I hope so. Oh, yes, he did. Let's see, what number? 28123 is blinking. 28123. It is blinking. Grandpa missed it. Pastor Keith just texted me. Thank you, Pastor Keith. I'll tell you that, Pastor Keith. He's on the ball. Okay, I missed that. Down. It's on my screen, too. It's down in the corner. It's not like Grandpa couldn't use some help, I can tell you that. Okay, I got to write that down. That's what's going on here. Hey, Pastor Keith, if you're listening, how long is 28120 been blinking? Approximately. How long have they been doing it? 275 is paused, but I want to know how long 28123 has been shorting. 28123, that's above our 280 place of substance. Oh, that's a sign for the future. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, all right. Now this. Well, they went from 275 times 2, and they paused that one 5 minutes ago, and they started at this 281.23 shorting times 1. How do you read that? I don't even know. Is it? We're getting red candles in 2 minutes, because the other one was times 2. Now, if they start doing that 275 and the 281 at the same time, then it would add some power to it. Yeah, if you see anything, Pastor Keith, you let me know, because Grandpa needs all the help he can get. I only got one good eye, and these guys want me to tell them where it's blinking. And plus, I see blinking all the time. We have, all right, how old is this candle? It's 2 minutes. It's a baby red candle. And if it's still red in another minute, then we have a sell signal in the 5-minute chart. We already have a sell signal in the 2-minute chart. 281.23 is paused. If you see that thing blinking again, let me know, okay? In case Grandpa misses it. 281.20 paused it. Only did it probably 10 minutes, and they paused it. But it's a sign of our future. They're shorting up there. It's significant. And they're adding to their man, do I got a mess in my stuff. I kid you not. My charts. Well, they're right. I just don't know how I missed that 281 that Pastor Keith gave me. I got it on the screen twice. I still didn't see it. Crap. 281.23 is blinking again, times 1. Could this just be a bear flag and we get to go up again? Is that possible? Let's look at the 2 minute, see. Still moving sideways and down. We have even the hull says it's a sell signal in the 2 minute. I don't want to buy up here right now. I'm going to relax. Yeah, thank you. See, I even got pastors helping me. Grandpa, I'll tell you what, there ain't nobody needs more help than Grandpa. If you don't know that, I can't even help you. You know, the way I look at it, the Lord, if you go through the Bible, the Lord used, he didn't use tough guys. He used little shepherd boys. And Moses, he had a speech impediment, and Aaron had to do all the talking for him. And we're people. He don't use no, he uses, I don't want to say dummies like Grandpa, but, people that are shy, a lot of pastors I know were so shy that my youngest son, for instance, is a pastor. And when he was young, he's still shy. He's a shy kind of a lot of pastors were very shy, and the Lord brings the best of them and out of them, and they get up there and give a message. 281:23 is blinking short. I got you on the 2-minute chart on my screen. What do I think of it? I don't know. I don't know what to think of it other than it might go somewhere. Yeah, 281. And we're blinking at 250 times 1. 250 is blinking, buying. We're buying at 250, and we're selling at 281. Wonder where my ink pen went. I got to write something down. Grandpa's writing something down. Watch out. Oh, boy, I did it. Professional writer. Yeah, that made me happy. Pastor Keith has got Grandpa's back. All the way across the United States even, and he's still watching out for Grandpa. He's a good friend of our family. I wonder how, I'll talk to him later about how that's going. Oh, let's see. 266. Hey, it's back down to where Grandpa bought and sold. Yeah. I could have bought again. But Grandpa's not going to go for on here. I just want to watch that 281 blink, 281:23 blink, blink, blink. Is this fun or what? Absolutely, this is fun. And as time goes along, Grandpa will learn more and more about blinking, and eventually they'll show us some big blinking. And when they show us big blinking, then Grandpa will have something to talk about more. But it could happen in 1 minute. It could happen in an hour. Grandpa don't know when they're going to do crazy blinking. But periodically they do. And if we're not watching it, we're going to miss it. And then we miss the fun time, where you make money, money, money. It would be nice to I like Mr. Wonderful. He's my favorite on that show where they do whatever they do. I like Mr. Wonderful. He says it the way it is. He likes money, money, money. That Mr. Wonderful he's funny. I mean, he's hilarious. I enjoy him. Just because he's funny. Am I still blinking? Yep, we're blinking. 281:23. times 1, 281.23. That's, they quit the 275 times 2. They gave that up. We're really, in Grandpa's opinion, we're basically moving sideways. We're she's gonna break like a rubber band when it breaks, and Grandpa, based on blinking right now, we know we're going to 280. That's an absolute. It's an absolute. We're going to go to 283. They shorted there a bunch. And for weeks, they shorted up in the 210, 220, or not 210, 310, 320. Pre-market and aftermarket, $100,000 worth here and $100,000. Pretty soon it adds up. Their little blinking sprees that they do pre-market and aftermarket. Grandpa's been watching them. Grandpa knows they're a little sneaky. And are we going to go up in that mid-300s? Yeah, Grandpa just don't know when. I also know we're going to 225. And if you want to know my honest opinion, I think we're going to go to 200 before this thing is over. So, let's see. What do we got going here? Did they move my stuff? I thought I seen a little blinking at 270, 230, just minor. That's pretty close to the price point, but it's out of range. 281.23 is still blinking. Yipper. Boy, thank you for letting Grandpa know. It's pretty nice when people call Grandpa and tell him stuff that Grandpa had. I'd like to know what I missed yesterday with all these little ones rolling around. Well, they're good when they're good, and then if I can keep them busy doing something, or Grandma was gone doing stuff, and that when they're alone with Grandpa, they go get the Oreos out, the double stuffed ones, and come walking with them hidden under their shirt, But when Grandpa asked him to show him what was under his shirt, he pulled it out and tried to explain that his little brother Bobo got him down for him. Yep, you know the story. But he admitted it. And so what'd Grandpa do at that point? Well, I'll tell you what Grandpa did. I marched right in the pantry and got out more Oreos. And I set them both at the table, hoping that they'd stay there for about 10, 15 minutes eating Oreos. But they ate them quicker than that. Oh, man. Yeah, it's fun being a grandpa because you can spoil them rotten and send them home. Are we still blinking at 280? Yep, it's still blinking. 281.23 is still blinking. Okay, so we're in the 5 minute. We have a reversal sell signal here. In the 5 minute, what do we got going in the 2 minute? Oh, we're starting to get a green candle in that 2 minute. Truthfully, Grandpa feels we're pretty much moving sideways here unless something else starts blinking or we see something dramatic. Yeah, that's a good sign, 281. Look at this thing go up. Grandpa should have bought another share. What's wrong with Grandpa? I could have bought in at 266.75, 266.80 and been making money. But he didn't. Grandpa didn't do it. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to goof around and try to make another $2 today. $2 is a lot. You know, there's I was years ago, me and my brother, we went. It was a Jewish guy, and this guy made his millions and millions selling hot dogs in Chicago as a street vendor. This is a story, true story, and it's older Jewish man and very conservative, hotter than the dickens, and he's not even running an air conditioner, and in his home. And but anyway, he made his millions selling one hot dog at a time as a street vendor in Chicago. And he bought a bunch of land out Minnesota area and beautiful home and whatnot. And we wanted to do a business deal of some sort with him. And it was a big deal to us. And we went and visited with him, and my brother was talking away, and he told my brother, give me the little fishes. I don't want the big fishes. He took the little fishes, and that's how he made it. Okay, we got a new high. 268.73 is our new high. So these guys are building up shorts now. They're activating up all the way up to 268.73. It looks like it might not be too long, and they're going to punch out the 269 or and they can that's a minor place of substance, but they punch through that in a heartbeat. They can. These guys can do whatever they want, and they do. So what do we got rocking and rolling in the 5 minute? We have, oh man, well, we're in a buy signal in the 5 minute. We had a bear flag, and we're still going up. 15 minutes, the one we should be trading. It's the clean. If you're trading a 15 minute, you don't sell. Don't do like Grandpa and sell prematurely. Wait until you get a red candle. When you get a red candle in the 15 minute chart, that's your signal to sell. Otherwise, you just stay in it. Simple as that. Oh, simple. I wish Grandpa would do something right once in a while instead of just talking about doing. Okay, so 281.23 is still blinking times one, shorting, and she is climbing up the price ladder ever so slowly in the 272, 40, 50 area. But 281.23 is still going at it. Wonder what the price of Tesla is currently. I do not know. Oh, I do know. It's 268.40 is the price of Tesla. Hey. Oh, 268. Yeah, 260. Grandpa doesn't know nothing. Okay, so I hope you guys have as much fun as Grandpa has rattling away. I got about 10 minutes. Now, from 11:30 to 1 o'clock, expect the unexpected, guys. Grandpa's going to go. I'm not planning on coming back today, period. Unless something just crazy happens. like maybe it would go down to 250 or something, and we get a buy signal. But currently, we're heading straight up in this 15-minute. We'll look at the 2 minutes, inching its way up. Looks like, are we still blinking at 281.23? Oh, I thought I seen 285 blink. Anybody out there in Grandpa World see 285 blink a little? 281.23 is blinking, shorting. They're shorting. Anybody see 285 short? 285 besides Grandpa? I thought I'd just seen it briefly do it. Oh, 285.21 did it. It's 285.21. I thought I might have seen it blink, but I can't confirm it. 281.23 is still blinking, shorting, and on the buy side, 250 is, I believe, paused pretty much. So she is inching upward. Oh boy, you guys could have made money if you bought this bus this morning. Grandpa didn't buy it, I can tell you that. I'm nervous over this war in Israel, and I don't want to give any money to the market makers for any reason. Now, Grandpa knows we have a place of substance up there. I could buy right now and be as happy as a pig in mud, wait for 275 or 280. But I think we're going to dip where I can get a much better opportunity and that make some real money instead of, Grandpa goofed around. He picked up a scalp on a buck and got a whopping $2, But it was fun. How much time do I got left? 8 minutes, and Grandpa's gonna call it a day. Now remember, 11:30 to 1 is a tough time to trade. Once they get everybody going up here, up, when the market makers pull the plug on these poor guys, they'll take out their stop losses. They'll have them all going long. That's how they function. And they'll clean them all out. Expect the unexpected. Or it could be the other way where they just keep driving it and everybody's going short thinking it's going to drop because of the war, and they whatnot, and they drive her to 280. Oh boy, I hope so. Oh, I hope it goes to 200 and then up to 280 right away quick. That Grandpa just doesn't have any patience like Grandma. Grandma's got patience. Oh, Grandma, she knows what's going on. I wonder if Grandma's going to ever make dinner. I don't think so. She just came up out of the basement. I can hear Grandma moving around the house. 268.73 for a new high in Tesla. We're looking at the 15-minute chart. Remember, you don't sell until you get a red candle. That's the rules. Don't do like Grandpa, where he sells and only makes a minor profit. Take the big profit. Do go by the rules. Same thing in the 30-minute. You don't sell whichever chart you're playing. 5-minute, like right here, we got a bear flag. You would have got out there, and they want you to get out on that bear flag because say you were running up and you get this red candle and you jump out, look at all the profit you missed. That's what Grandpa always does. He gets out on a red bear flag and then he listens all it because Grandpa doesn't listen to Grandpa's advice. If Grandpa listened to Grandpa's advice, he'd be in the 15-minute chart and he'd still be going up, 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 up and buying every little dip he could. But no, not Grandpa. Not Grandpa. He sells early all the time. Listen to what Grandpa says. That doesn't necessarily mean you should do what Grandpa does. I'm way better traditionally at buying than I am at selling when I'm not goofing around. But there's the hourly. Let's look at anybody want to look at 4 hour is a buy signal in Tesla, the daily. Anybody want to look at QQQ and SPY quick before Grandpa goes for the day just to see what they're doing? They have a bearing on Tesla. The daily is a buy. The weekly is, well, Hull says it's a buy. It's indecision. It's not a great buy signal. It is a buy signal. It's just, it actually is. It reversed here and it's going up. So it's a buy. Grandpa's so picky. Grandpa's very picky when it comes to candles. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to show you, because SPY has such a bearing on Tesla, and I'm going to show you what SPY is doing just for the fun of it today. And I can already tell you they went up. Wow, look at that. You guys should be buying SPY down here. Here's your SPY signal pre-market. Wow, 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 wow. They made a new high of 436. What'd they do? End the war while Grandpa was talking? Look at this beautiful in the 15-minute. Here's your buy signal right here. On that green candle, you would have got in, and you are making money, money, money. It seems to me like that 15-minute is a good... I'll be a lot richer if I was playing the 15-minute candle, I can tell you that. 30-minute buy signal. It's a dirty buy signal in the 30. Hourly, but that 15-minute was just beautiful. Hourly is dirty and SPY, but it's a buy signal. 4 hour, buy, buy, buy. Oh boy. Daily. Oh, buy signal in the daily and SPY. And it's fairly far down here, actually. This thing could really have fun. And the weekly, did that ever change? It was a sell signal. We got indecision coming. It's still a sell signal on the weekly. But this, keep in mind, this thing can move $40, $50 inside one candle in that weekly. Well, that's in Tesla. In this one, maybe $20 or something like that. So now let's quickly look at QQQ, and then I'll finish up with Tesla. I'm going to lose my voice. I keep talking. So QQQ is supposed to mirror that NASDAQ. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that. New high of 370.70. Everything is just sailing. I think I should have looked at these things a little sooner today. Would have probably been more help for everybody. 15-minute buy signal as clean as a whistle all the way to the moon and beyond. I'll tell you that, 15-minute, I like that. No. Oh, we have a clean signal in the 30-minute in QQQ also. Buy signal. Hourly does not have a clean buy signal, but it's a buy signal, obviously, but it's not clean. 4-hour buy signal. Daily. Oh, where is it? Grandpa's blind. Grandpa can't see. There it is. Absolute buy signal in the daily. That's a fact. And the weekly in QQQ is still this is a reversal signal, but this candle doesn't finish till the end of the day. But we do have a reversal, which would mean buy in QQQ. Grandpa wouldn't run with it, but that don't mean it's not right. Oh, Grandpa wouldn't run with much. Okay, we're going to go back to Tesla and see where we're at real quick. 268.75. What's blinking? Anybody know what's blinking besides not me? 281.23 is still blinking. 281 times 1 is still blinking. And they're not buying down on the bottom side, so as long as that 281 keeps going, this price is probably going to just keep going up and away. 15-minute, if you're playing if Grandpa was smart, he'd play the 15-minute chart and just stay in it until it gets a red candle. That would be what you're supposed to do. Does it mean that that's what Grandpa? No, Grandpa sold early again, just like he did yesterday. Grandpa sold early. But if I was going by the rules, I would still be holding these shares and making money on the way up. The 15-minute candle is just so clean. 30 minutes a buy, but it's dirty. The hourly is it's terrible buy signal. It's not even really a buy signal. 4-hour, we got a buy signal. Okay, so we're gonna hey, let's look at the 2-minute, just see where it's doing. 2-minute. It's a buy signal in the 2-minute. 268.94. Are they gonna punch into the 269? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. So, are we still blinking at 281.23? It looks like it paused. They paused, and we're getting a red candle in the 2-minute. They paused. It's going to give us a bear flag, or it's going to plummet, one or the other. If they don't come back with that 281 or replace it with something else, this thing will fall like a rock. Good luck, you guys. Grandpa's going to say, you know what? What's Grandpa always say? all good things are from the Lord. And God bless you, and I'm going to see you tomorrow unless something really... I'm going to be back live stream 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time. That's my plan from now on. 9:20 Eastern Time for a few hours and have a good time and hopefully be of some help. And God bless you, and we will see you tomorrow.